Hey guys, it's Gabi. I definitely think anytime you need something simple and inexpensive to give as a gift, like a housewarming present, a hostess gift, or even something for your teacher, there's really nothing better than a basket of homemade goodies. And really, who doesn't love warm chocolate chip cookies? They're the best. They're just gonna make everybody happy. This chocolate chip cookie is especially great because it's a reduced calorie chocolate chip cookie. It's really such a simple switch to make, and these cookies are still amazing. So today I'm gonna show you how to make my recipe for Auntie's chocolate chip cookies, plus a really beautiful way to wrap them up and give them to your friends. First thing you're gonna do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and then we're gonna get started on our dry ingredients. Get out a large bowl and pour in some all-purpose flour. Sprinkle over a little bit of salt and then finish it off with your baking soda. Next up, in your stand mixer, you're gonna add softened butter, and it's really important to use softened butter so everything incorporates really perfectly. Then you're gonna pour over some vanilla, and lastly, crack an egg in there. And then it's time for my secret weapon to lighten these up, Truvia Baking Blend. Truvia Baking Blend is a combination of Truvia natural sweetener and a little bit of sugar. So it still has that perfectly sweet flavor you're looking for, but it's got 75% less calories than sugar alone. How great is that? And it's not just for baking. You can use it in sweet or savory applications or cocktails, my personal favorite. It's really great when you want to add a little bit of sweetness but save on your calories. So turn on your mixer and let it go until all of that is just nice and combined. Next up, we're gonna add our dry ingredients a little bit at a time just to make sure it incorporates perfectly evenly. Then you're gonna stir in the chocolate chips. I like to use semi-sweet chocolate chips in this one. They're my personal favorite, but you could easily use white chocolate or dark chocolate chips. Once your cookie dough is ready to go, we're just gonna scoop out tablespoon-sized portions onto a cookie sheet and just gently press down on the top of each cookie dough ball so you'll have perfectly shaped cookies. Make sure you leave plenty of room on the cookie sheet. I usually put about 12 on each sheet so they don't blend into each other while you're baking. Pop these into the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're perfectly golden on the outside and still moist and chewy on the inside. While it might be tempting to eat these right out of the oven, it's best to let them cool before you serve them or pack them up. So like I said, I'm serving these as a gift, and I like to present them in a really creative and beautiful way. So the first step of that is to find a super cute basket, and you can line it with fabric, a napkin, stuffing, whatever you want to put inside. Then you're gonna wrap up the cookies and place them in the basket. I like to make it really personal and add a handwritten note. So now we're just gonna wrap the basket up. I like to use some clear cellophane and tie it off with some raffia. You can use some ribbon too, but I like the natural feel that the raffia gives it. I'm gonna tie on a flower or two from my garden just to make it a little bit more beautiful. You can use any greenery that's in your garden. And that's it. The finished product is really beautiful and super creative. Whoever you're giving these to is not only going to appreciate the fact that you made them chocolate chip cookies, but also that you took the time to make a really beautiful presentation. So the next time you need a homemade gift for a special occasion, you should really try these chocolate chip cookies out. They're a reduced sugar version of a classic favorite, and I promise whoever you give these to is going to love them.